Good morning, DCE Ever Senior High School students. This is Mr. Rather. And today during ELT, Mrs. Matthew and I are going to work together to introduce you to a new tool called Transeo. Now, Transeo is an online platform for students to locate, track, and report meaningful community service and workplace learning experiences. Now, this is extremely important. Here at the high school, we want to make sure all of our students graduate college and career ready. The reason we say college and career, no matter what your path is post-high school, is we don't want to close any doors. And your path might go back and forth as you move through your adult life. And so one of the things when we look at what college and career readiness means is to look at what the research actually tells us about career readiness. Career readiness is defined as a high school student who has met two or more of the following criteria. Number one, 90% attendance. That's why we're always on you about being here at school. 2, 25 hours of community service. 3, workplace learning experience, such as youth apprenticeship. 4, industry credential for all your students who are earning your CNAs or something along those lines. 5, a dual credit pathway course. We have a number of those dual credit pathway courses through CTE and a number of NTC, the technical college. And lastly, 2 or more organized co-curricular activities, whether that be clubs, drama, sports, whatever it is, 2 or more. So students, we want all students to graduate with at least 2 or more of that criteria that I went through. So one of the problems we have with both community service and workplace learning experiences is, number one, how do I find opportunities to engage in those pieces? And number 2, how do I track that and then have a mechanism to report it? A lot of people keep their own journals or that type of thing. But what we want to do at the high schools, we want to know where you're at too. Because the research tells us this is really important for your future success. So we as the high school should be making sure that you're actually meeting those criteria as well. And so within Transeo, our community partners are already joining us. Our community businesses and non-for-profits are joining us in giving opportunities for students to locate these opportunities, locate these experiences, participate in them, message them, getting them going, and then have a way to track that over the course of your high school career. So today, Mrs. Matthew is going to walk you through how to log in. She's going to walk you through how to make that a really good experience. If you have community service that you've recorded already, meaningful community service opportunities that you have recorded, by March, we want you to upload those to Transeo so that we can start tracking as a school to see which kids are actually meeting this kind of indicator and which kids aren't, and how can we help other people. And then lastly, just work through it. Start working through. If you don't have any community service or workplace learning experience yet, don't worry. It's totally fine. If you want to upload that, if you want to find opportunities to engage in some, you can do it through this platform. If you want to wait a little bit, you can do that as well. But today, you all have a login. Get in, see if you can figure out how to navigate the platform, listen to Mrs. Matthew, and then use the rest of ELT to just kind of work through it and see how it works. Again, probably more towards our seniors and juniors. If you have community service, you should upload it into this platform so it's in there. And then we can report it out for you as well down the road. So if you have any questions, obviously you can find me throughout campus. Otherwise, please listen to Ms. Matthew as we move forward. Have a great day.
Hello students, this is Rose Matthew, Community Partnership Coordinator for the DCE Ever Senior High School. We are excited to introduce you to a new software called Transeo that allows you to locate, track, and report your participation in workplace learning and community service experiences. You will be able to report and verify your work and service hours from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. To log into Transeo, you have multiple access points by navigating to app.gotranseo.com from the Student Services Canvas page or from the Senior High website. From this website, select the Student Resources tab and then the Transeo link. From there, you will be directed to a login screen where you will enter Everest for the district name and then enter your school, email, and password. From there, you will be directed to your Transeo dashboard screen. From this screen, you will see a quick glance at the overall metrics of your career readiness journey, such as your identified career cluster, number of work and service hours, upcoming events, task items that have been assigned to you, and experiences that you are currently participating in. Your menu items are located on the sidebar and may be located under the drop-downs. To access your profile, select the drop-down next to your name in the upper left-hand corner. From here, you can select My Profile, where you're able to update your picture and your career cluster. From the Task menu, you can see items that have been assigned to you and those that have already been completed. In the Activities menu, you currently have 2 assignments to be completed. Select View to see the instructions on how to complete the activity. The Career Survey and Cluster Profile Update assignment should be completed today following this video presentation. The assignment for submitting your previous service hours into Transeo should be done prior to the end of the 3rd quarter, which is March 25th, 2021. Moving on to the Experiences menu. Here you can see active and past experiences, and you can also search for other available experiences by selecting the blue tab in the upper right-hand corner. Here you will find job openings, youth apprenticeships, job shadows, and company tours provided by our local business partners. You can click on the experience that interests you for more information on how to sign up and apply. In most cases, you will apply for jobs through the company website and then upload your job offer into Transeo for approval. Once your work experience is approved, you can start logging hours into Transeo. To do that, select the experience, then select Add Time Log, and from here you can enter via Geo Check-in from the worksite or after your shift by selecting the date, start and end times, and clicking Save. Moving on to the Career Survey menu. Here you can take an assessment that helps you understand what you might be interested in pursuing after high school. Simply click on the Create button, and you will be directed to a list of questions based on your interests. When you've completed the assessment, go back and click on the View button, and from here you will be directed to a list of best fit jobs. You can view the list, and any careers you're interested in, you would select them, and then you'll be directed to the Occupational Informational Network, where you can learn more about tasks, skills, and employment trends. Moving on to the Service menu and Groups. Service groups allow you to participate in service events with your peers, as well as submit your service logs to a specific group. Navigate to this Groups tab and you will see approved groups as well as any pending groups. You can also register for a group by clicking on the blue link in the upper right-hand corner. Here you will enter the registration code that would be provided to you by the group advisor. From the Logs tab, this is where you'll spend most of your time tracking your events. Click on the blue tab in the upper right-hand corner and fill in the descriptive fields when prompted. Once you have entered your log, you'll be able to see if it's been approved by your group leader or administrator, or if it's still pending. The Organizations tab is where you can view school-sponsored organizations and find places within the community that may be looking for help. The Goals tab is where you can create or choose to work towards a number of service hours. To add a goal, select the blue tab in the upper right-hand corner and complete the descriptive fields and then hit Save. On the Reports page, you can view your overall service statistics as well as download your raw data that you can send to colleges, scholarships, and other organizations. From the Transcripts menu, you can download and send your Transeo transcript to post-secondary institutions, and there is a small fee that is paid by you and not the school. If you ever need help from this platform, click on the blue tab in the lower right-hand corner, and here you can enter your question, and you can also search for your question to find the answer, and you can submit a question to Transeo staff for some feedback. This concludes your introduction to Transeo. At this time, log into the Transeo website and complete the assignments listed under the Activities menu. We encourage you to regularly visit this platform for upcoming service events and workplace experiences, as well as logging your community service hours. Thank you for your time and attention, and let us know if you have any questions.